Boss coming to you live from the legendary Cabana, the home of Taco Tuesdays in Long Beach. Give it up for the Cabana! And we have a great show at the Cabana tonight. A lot of great events to pump up in Long Island's best and most exciting city, Long Beach. First of all, I'm going to start with, let's introduce from the great organization that does so many great things for our soldiers overseas. Let's give it up for the Waterfront Warriors. And let's give it up for Julie Helfon for the Waterfront Warriors. Julie, the Waterfront Warriors has a big event coming up at Lola's. Let's talk about the big event that the Waterfront Warriors has coming right up at Lola's in the next week or so.
Thank you very much. The Waterfront Warriors only have a few events every year to fundraise. We don't like to over-push our generous community. They give a lot, they give their homes, they give their time, and we don't like to over-fundraise. So we only have about 3 or 4 a year. Lola's is our first fundraising venue, and it's always a special place in our hearts, and it's going to be this year on May 2nd. It's from 7 to 10. Everything is generously donated by the owners of Lola's, and we just love them for it. Everyone comes down, we have a fabulous time. That's when we give you all the details of what we'll be doing this year. And this will be our 3rd year. We've grown quite a bit. The first year was 17 soldiers and families. Last year was 34. We don't know exactly who we're going to have this year. We will find out. But Lola's is where we give all that information out. And that's where we'd like you to come meet us. We do have other fundraisers as well this year, but we'll talk about that in a minute.
All right, Julie, that's going to be a great event. We hope you get an amazing turnout at Lola's. Also, on June 25th is another big event. Let's talk about the June 25th event, which is also very special to the Waterfront Warriors.
Thank you very much, Howie. The June 25th event at the Inn is a big event. That's where we hold all our raffles. We sell our raffles for about 4 months prior. We wind up having an auction that day. We have a DJ that auctions them, and he's fabulous. We just give away, I would say, I think about 100 very valuable prizes. And it is just the entertainment spectacular of our event. We just have so much fun. Last year, I think we had about 300 people come down, and it was just a party free-for-all that was all love and celebration. We've had soldiers come to those events. Some alumni are starting to ask about it already this year. People just love it, and we have a great organization. Please come. It's beautifully decorated. We've had surfboards. This year we have a guitar car for it. We've had cartoonists make beautiful framed cartoons of Batman and things like that. We've had wonderful, wonderful things, and we would just like you to come down and see it and know that sports teams, the Jets, the Giants, they've all donated great items to us. The Yankees, the Mets. We're well supported in our community and our community at large, and we would love you to come and see us all at work. We work hard that day, and we love doing it. Thank you very much.
And Julie, again, the date for the upcoming event at Lola's is?
May 2nd. May 2nd, and May 2nd is Lola's, and June 25th is the Inn.
And May 2nd, what time at Lola's?
7 to 10.
And lastly, before we let you go, let's give the website so people can get information on the Waterfront Warriors.
It's lbwaterfrontwarriors.org. That's lbwaterfrontwarriors.org. We have a really good website, and we'd love you to come onto it. You could volunteer there. You could find out about our mission. You could see photos of our past heroes that have visited us. You can see us in action at our work. You can donate. We have PayPal on it. We do have a big race that comes up and starts our event on July 23rd. You can even sign up for the race on that active website. Thank you very much. And please come visit us at lbwaterfrontwarriors.org.
All right, let's give it up for Julie. All right, we have another great event. Long Beach is always happening with great events. Andrew Hetzel will talk about Springfest here in Long Beach. Give it up for Andrew.
First, thanks so much for having me on, Howie. We've been talking over the last couple of weeks. Very excited about this particular event. The first annual Long Beach Springfest 2011. It's going to be on Saturday, April 30th, and doors will open at noon. This is all happening down at the Sweet Retreat, aka used to be Cafe Spiaggia. Everyone knows the friendly neighborhood ice cream shop with the big green awning. Also, everyone in Long Beach knows that's where they sell the Christmas trees in the wintertime. So let me tell you a little bit about the event. We're going to have basically a German flair on top of just an all-out carnival and spring fest. There's going to be authentic German food and drink, a live German band and a live rock band with DJ in between, German food that's delicious, straight from Jackie's Delicatessen, my own mother's cooking from the catering service in Brooklyn, Jackie's Delicatessen. We're going to have carnival games and face painting and arts and crafts, so make sure you bring the kids. That's why we're going to open doors at 12 noon. And this is all sponsored by Polaner Beer Munich, as we say in America, and also brought to you by the German American Hall of Fame, which, if you want to check out the website, it's gamhoff.org. It's a non-profit organization which does events like this, and we work with other charities to raise money, but also to raise awareness of all the great contributions that German Americans have made in building this country and in making it the great nation that it is. I also just want to mention a few of the charities we'll be supporting that day. The Pediatric AIDS Foundation will also be supporting the Tunnel to Tower Run, which I'm sure many people are familiar with. It honors and raises money in the name of one of our New York's bravest who perished in 9/11. And lastly, another great charity that we're promoting will be, they buy prosthetic limbs for returning U.S. servicemen and women, which I think is very important. We've got to make sure that we take care of our troops abroad, and it's a very important cause. We're extremely excited to support all those nice causes, and just in general about such a great event, to start a new tradition in Long Beach that we're going to do every year and grow every year.
Let's give it up for Andrew! All right, now we're going to take a little journey into the restaurant. You ready, Walter? You ready for the journey? You ready?